we are doing an IndyCar race at Auto Club Speedway. This is a test to see if my new software I'm using will work. It's just a test. I'm going to be using it to record all my NASCAR iRacing Series races this season. So let's see how things go. And you guys should probably stay tuned to the channel over the next week or so, because I'm going to have a big update concerning my videos, because let's just say YouTube will not be my primary platform anymore. So we'll say that right now, just to give you guys a heads up. So you want to stay for that update video. Let's get a little bit of warm up in. We're Indycars at Auto Club. We'll see how this goes. I have a little bit of practice here, not too much. I'll be running the IndyCar series full time this season. Maybe I'll record all my races. If some people like seeing these IndyCar races, then I'll post them. I have not qualified for this race, so we'll see how that goes. I do like the fact that I'm not getting much frame rate drop while recording. It's at a manageable frame rate for me, so I found in warm-ups that if you're good, you can run through 3 and 4 just full throttle, and in 1 and 2 you have to lift a little bit to make it through.
Good luck, guys.
Let's grade up and see how this goes. I may be talking a lot, I may not, I don't know.
Sure, 17 years,
it's
like
probably
6
going to
months.
depend on how many cautions there are, but yeah, I may also actually stream my races too. I don't know yet, but good luck, everybody.
Yeah, I was away from my computer and stuff for like 4 or 5 months, so I haven't raced in a while.
We'll see how this goes. I love the IndyCars at tracks like this. They run so good. This is my first race at Auto Club ever, so I'm a little excited. In any car, I've never driven here. So I'll be driving this track in the next month or 2, I think, in my nationwide series league I run. So it'd be good to get a feel for the track a little bit, even though this car runs nothing like that.
I don't believe who I see. Welcome back.
The road is closed.
iRacing's been up and down all day. I was going to do this race earlier, but iRacing went down right as it launched. So, yeah, iRacing's been real up and down this week, and it's been frustrating. I understand they have a problem, and I understand.
You know
they
what's
need to
funny,
fix it.
Chris? I asked a question in the forum, what would happen, and everybody attacked me. And I guess it looked like I asked the right question.
And I'm glad they're fixing the issue, but
What'd you ask?
when they have planned downtimes, I wish they'd tell us, because they have staff announcements for them for a reason, so they should put it there. But we're about to start, so I'm not gonna get too much into that. But basically, everyone makes mistakes, but if we have planned downtime, give us warning. Or else I wouldn't even try to do that race.
I'll tell you next caution.
Alright, let's do this.
Sunday drive.
See how we can do.
Green.
And our frame rate is dipping a little bit now that we've started, but it's manageable still. Can't dip too much lower than that. There's going to be a couple NASCAR iRacing series races that I don't bring you guys, just because some tracks kill my frame rate, and recording will just kill it even more, and it will make it unraceable for me. So
Inside.
I might just take some off weeks from recording, but I'm not going to take off weeks from actually racing.
Clear low.
But I gotta focus on the task at hand right now.
outside.
I stand corrected. You do have to let off a little bit in 3 and 4
Clear, clear.
when you get the draft from another car going into the corner. So. But yeah, no matter what, you have to let off in 1. And I have no draft, so these cars behind me are going to suck right up to me. Surprised there hasn't been a caution yet. I remember the IndyCar Series last season was just a wreck fest. Cautions every few laps. But it seems like we've gotten pretty spaced out. Don't know if there will be. As I said that, I thought that guy was going to come down into me.
Hey Chris, I'm just gonna cruise behind you.
Outside.
Pass this
Still
guy.
out there. Quarter. Still there. Clear all around.
We are clear, but we don't have the line you want into the corner, so we're going to have to let off a lot.
Stay wide.
They're 3 wide up there,
Inside.
making me nervous.
Still there.
That was a bold move.
Inside and clear.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Hey, if it works, it works. It's not an issue unless we crash.
We obviously don't have the fastest car in the field, but a few wrecks will be in the top half of the field. I think 25 cars gridded, not quite sure on that, so we're only 5 up, but we only need to get a few positions, well, maybe a little more than a few, depending on how you define view, but I define few as anything from like 3 to 8 or 9. Looks like Darren Pratt's gonna get us in a second here. Auto Club must not be my track. I'm usually pretty good in the Indycars, but start of a new season, we got some growing pains. We'll get better. See how flat out we can hold it through 1 and 2. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Oh, whoa.
Stay the bottom, stay the bottom.
That's gotta be a caution. Just waiting for it now.
Outside.
Didn't want to drift up into that guy, so I let off a bit.
Clear.
No caution, I guess. They're still getting pretty racy up in front of me, though, so I thought that white car was going to go up into that black car. And we got Darren Pratt right on us again. If he gets a run, I'll let him by, but I can take 3 and 4 flat out, so he'll have to wait until 1 and 2, but it looks like he lets off a little bit into 3, so we can gain a little bit of time there. We're right about to get the draft from John here. We can just drive it good enough to stay in his draft. We'll be good. car on the wall on the outside. Oh,
Outside. Clear,
clear
clear.
to get the line into the corner. And gonna keep pushing for that draft from John. Get away from Darren. May want to ride behind Darren here. I mean, not Darren, John, because his draft will give us the suck if we need. But he didn't get the run off that corner, so we got to go by him.
Still outside.
Would have helped us
On the
stay in
wall,
front of Darren,
okay.
but whatever.
Lowest on top.
We'll do what we can.
Be high, stay low.
Car in the wall there. We're up to 16th, I think. 15th, P15. We're almost in the top half of the field. That'll be a solid iRating day. Not even halfway through the race yet, so I'm happy. Just gotta keep our heads.
Careful up there, Chris. Jim Rasmussen's on the blue.
We don't have the best car, but we don't have the worst car, so
And he'll wreck you.
Outside.
they're wrecking, I heard. So I want to get by Fred.
Quarter clear.
So in case the caution comes out, I got that spot. Gotta use as little wheel input through 1 and 2 as possible so I can get the runoff as good as possible. Requires a bit more letting off, but got a lap car here. Looks like he's gonna stay high. Hopefully we can get by him quick enough to get the run into the corner from the high line.
Clear.
We can. The P14 somehow.
Fast high, guys. Fast high.
Slow car on the high line. No, he's not slow, I guess. Still no caution. This is a good group of racers, but I didn't get in that corner good enough. Gonna lose some time. Oh, whoa, there goes
Keep it
the
up,
back.
Gilbeck. I'm gonna protest you for that too.
Clear.
That was all you. I gave you plenty of room, so I don't want to hear it from you.
Up to P13 from that. That could have been the end of our race if those two didn't know what they were doing. He's gonna take the low line. I guess I'll go high.
Working the bottom.
See what we can do here.
Side.
Whoa, he's drifting
Go
up.
there.
Had to let off a lot there
Clear low.
because I lost my line through there. Saw his wheel and then just turned the wheel right to avoid him, and then I had to slow down a lot more. Got to get by him. He's holding us up here. Car's really coming in after some laps on it. See if he can hold the line this time.
Side.
Same situation as before. I'll give him plenty of room. So if there's a wreck, it's his fault.
All around.
Got right around him.
Jesus.
Now we gotta run down, try and get a top 10 out of this. Slowing down a lot more in 1 and 2 than I feel like I should have to. I feel like I'm losing a lot of time, but on the relative it doesn't seem like it. So, don't want to over push the car. Because with how many green laps we're having, the tires might fall off by the end of the race. We should have enough fuel to make it to the end. Yeah, just did some quick math in my head. It just occurred to me there that we might not have enough fuel, but we do. See if we can run down Drew and get a top 10 here. Because I don't see them wrecking. Definitely faster than Michael. Just gotta get up there.
Ouch.
Let me know what you guys think of the face cam position. I tried to keep it
Damn it.
just a little bit to the right of where my
I hate that fucking turn.
wheel input, and there's the caution, where my wheel input, throttle inputs, gear and speed are. Oh, there's a car down there too. Well, that might just get us P10.
Coming into pit road? Yes, I do, sir.
Pace cars in 1, coming out 2, checking up on the backstretch.
Don't know if we're gonna have to pit here. I guess I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
damn it.
see what everyone else does and play it by ear. Do whatever they do. If we go in, I'm gonna take 4 and no fuel. See how that works for me. Maybe I'll lose a few positions, but
Which way, Chris?
whatever.
Get up, I'll take a look.
Don't know where they are. I can kind of see them up there, but I'm gonna start slowing down and stay below the apron in case someone comes
The left
fast
side's a little
behind me.
bent there.
That was a good run there, though.
Fuel.
21 laps.
Replace all my tires. Let's see if they
I'm
go
blind, I
in.
go by you.
Oops, didn't mean to say sorry. What did I hit? I don't even know what I hit. Looks like some cars are going in, but I think I'd be better served to just stay out. They'll get me a couple positions, and they'll be running towards the back. Don't know if they'll have time to get back up to us once it spreads out again. Because we got some good racers here, so I don't think we'll get a caution right off the bat. But we'll see how it goes. Roll with the punches. I'm pleased with how this race has turned out so far.
Open wheels, man.
Tire Model 5, I've heard going back and forth to warm up your tires works, does a little bit.
2 minutes of repairs at
I
California.
think these Indycars
No problem.
have Tire Model 5, so
Yeah, I got 2 minutes of repairs too.
we're up into P9. Unless one of those cars in the pits we went by and picked up position, then we're in P8, but I think we'll be restarting P9, which I'm happy with. I'd rather be P9 than P8 because then I get the inside line into 1. Can try and get a run out and maybe have the 8th position out of 2, going into 3. Or we'll be side by side and I'll have the low line into 3, and I can just run it flat out and get it through 3 in 8th. Pick up a position early while watching for wrecks.
Pit road is
So we'll
closed.
be restarting on lap 26, starting 27. So that makes it about 15 to go. So 15 to go. Oh, that's not accurate. Should have figured that wouldn't be accurate because we're going to slower speed right now. But we should have enough on fuel. Or else all these guys would have pitted, I would think. Because they probably raced already and I haven't, so. Just assuming they know what they're doing. Playing things by ear. Double up next lap. Get going. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this IndyCar series, and if you want me to post one every week. Whether you want it to be my first race, or record all my races and post my best race, or the most entertaining race, let me know. Or if you don't want to see it at all and you just want me to focus on the NASCAR iRacing series, let me know that too. But a lot of the IndyCar tracks are really fun, so if you guys want it, I'm willing to bring it to you. It's once a week, so I think I can handle that. Just trying to make conversation under caution. Well, not conversation, but just talk about. I am in P8, so everything I just said about starting P9 is out the window. So I'm going to be starting in the high line. Maybe I can get a runoff too and
line up on the outside.
at least maintain position. But I think Darren's going to get me here. Maybe. We'll see. If we keep it clean, we should be able to get a top 10 out of this, no problem. My wheel is a little bit off, but whatever. There's nothing I can't handle. It's off by maybe that much, so not gonna worry about it. Because right now it's turned a little bit to the left, actually. Well, right now it's turned to the left a little bit, actually, and it was turned to the right a little bit on screen. Not too much. Just, I don't think it'll affect anything. Next test session I go into, I'm gonna have to set it up again, though. But we're about to go green, so we gotta think about the task at hand. Starting first, don't want to start in second, or else it'll cause a pile up. I'll probably be involved in the wreck. I've done that before. I've had that lapse before. I've gone around in 6th gear under caution, and then forgot to. Oh, did I just shift in?
5-10, can you close it up?
I shifted into neutral there somehow. I don't even know how I did that.
Clean out, roll up. Couple holes on that thing. Go. 8 cars down.
Don't want to spin the tires, because that'll end my race.
They're pretty busy. What
It's really easy to do that with the Indycars. Do I have a car low? I think I do. Inside quarter, okay. And forgot to shift.
Clear heated.
Had to let off a little bit there, else I was going to drift up into the wall. Lost 2 positions on that start. That high line is not the preferred line for restarts, that's for sure. It's alright. We'll gain it back. I was about to say we had new tires and we'd be working our way through the field, but I remembered we didn't pit. But everyone in my general area is on the same tires as me, so. Use a little bit
Man,
more
how
wheel
high do you
quicker
ride,
than I
dude?
wanted to. My frames are holding steady at about 30, so that's not a problem. Keeping an eye on it though, because the that low, there's no cushion for it to drop, so that scares me a little bit. Vince is catching us a little bit here, but I think we're reeling it through a little bit. I haven't been checking the relative, but just looking at his car, it looks like it's getting bigger. But yeah, I think worst we'll get is 10th, so try and get a little bit of suck up from Drew here. Car off the line on the outside. Looks like he's gathered it back up. We drove it out pretty hard there. I didn't come near the wall, but coming up like that, every time I feel like I'm going to hit the wall when I come up that hard. Maybe shift at the end of the backstretch to get some extra speed out of it because of the draft suck up I'm getting from the cars in front. So right now I'm maxing at about 218, and especially at the end of the backstretch, I think I could get a couple miles an hour more out of it. Brett Herron might have damage here because he's running a little bit off the pace. See where we can get a pass on him. Yeah, I should shift on the backstretch. I'll remember that. Let off a little bit to create a little bit of room between me and Brett, so if he makes a mistake, I got some time to react. Wasn't ready to make a move yet, so I figured I'd leave some room.
Holy Jesus, that was close.
Say that again, dude. Okay, we didn't really gain anything from shifting. In fact, I think we lost from it. And I let off a little bit before to shift back down, so it's not going to help us at all. I'm just going to have to win this. Well, not win it, but get a couple positions regularly. Can't try any tricks. Oh, they got into each other. Are they going to save it? I got on the brakes a little bit.
Come on, Chris. Don't come out on me like that. You gave me a 4X for that, man.
4Xs are good for you.
Dude, I gave you plenty of room. You want to play that way? Here we go. I'm going to wreck you.
Don't wreck him, man. You'll take a lot of other people with you.
Alright, you're right. Sorry.
Nah, I need a yellow. Wreck him.
Okay, we're up to P7 again. Gained our spots from that restart back and one. And I think this is as high as we're going to get. We just got to hold this position. Vince is still getting that run on me, though. Might have to just yield position to him. But we're going to try our best to keep this spot. He is gaining on us a little bit at the end of that backstretch, and I don't know how. He's getting the runoff 4 on me. Maybe I'm inputting a bit too much wheel, but he does let off a bit more earlier than me in 1. So that allows me to get a little bit on him, but he sucks right up to me. I think he just... I'm stupid. He's gaining at the end of that straight because of the draft. Gonna try everything we can to keep him behind us, though. He's got the run. I'm gonna give it to him. Maybe we can get right back up on him. Holy crap! Saw his wheel right there, and it made me turn the wheel to the right again. Gotta stop with my knee-jerk reactions like that, but I wasn't expecting that. He's gotta give me a little bit more room than that. Lost another spot from that. Maybe we can get by Brett here before the end of the race. I don't think we're going to get up to Vince. If we were the last 2 cars in the pack, and it wasn't this close to the end, I'd wreck him, because I know I'd be able to catch up to him again, but not in the middle of the pack like this. Not gonna take other cars out with me. Oh, actually, now that I think of it, I don't think I'd wreck him.
Outside.
Try and get a run inside here.
Still out there. Corner clear.
There we got it. I don't think I'd wreck him. He didn't do anything real dirty. He just didn't give me much room. Ended up losing me another spot, but whatever. Might be able to get by Drew here if we push. Get top 7.
Good to go.
Can we get a run? He's trying for that spot, so I'm not going to push it 3 wide. But I might get the run off on him on the high line.
Inside. Still inside. Now. Still there. 1 inside, 1 wide.
Glad he backed out of it.
Still there.
That
Door
was
inside.
a stupid move on his part.
Still there. Inside.
I had
Still
to
on the bottom.
check up because those
Still
two
white flag this time. Still there. Door.
were getting into each other,
Still there.
and then he just tries to capitalize on it. Well,
All around.
it's not my fault. I had to check out. See,
Oops, sorry there, bud.
All clear. Good job.
damn it. Looks like there was a wreck in front of us though, so I got a 4X for that. Seriously? Try and bring it to the line in this position. Chris is gonna be hard charging to try and take our spot, but I don't think he's gonna get here. Let's see what position we come home with, because that, I don't know, looking at that relative, I saw
Sorry,
a
I
couple
there,
cars wreck.
there a little bit, bud. Nice racing.
Second flag.
Finished 8th.
Hey, no problem. Good
I'm
race.
happy with that. Could have
Yeah,
done
it was
without that
not close
4X. I think that should have been more like a 2X,
Good
because he
racing,
kind of
yeah.
came up into me. Maybe I could have checked up a little bit more, but I didn't want to give up my run.
Girls with feathers.
I want to look at that. Because that
That's
was
all right,
partially my
Chris.
fault, partially his fault.
I just
but-
thought I gave you plenty of room, but that stuff happens. I probably overreacted. Sorry.
Alright, I'm going to watch this in my chase view.
Got a sitting duck leading on the last lap.
He drifted up into me and we barely touched. I
Yeah, you
don't
can't really push
I don't
Indycars.
agree with that.
It's alright, Chris.
iRacing explain. I barely touch wheel to wheel with him. And you give me a 4X for that. Seriously? I mean, yeah, I went into the wall afterwards, but I had no reason that I should have checked up there. He had no reason to drift up the track like that. I know he was trying to get the run off, but he has to know I'm going to be right there. I'm going to chalk that up to a racing incident, but that shouldn't have been a 4X. Let me know what you guys think. Don't think that should have been a 4X, but thanks for watching, guys, and let me know what you think of this. And I'm going to be watching this playback afterwards, so I hope this test went alright. See you guys later.